Season 1 ends on Friday, July 7th. We only have a few days of set 1 of Season 1 cards left. I wanted to take a look at my best cards from set 1. In the comment section, drop your wild cards that you would choose from set 1 to carry over. When Season 3 starts on July 7th, that means set 1 is no longer eligible. But they have the wild card player slot where you can add an ineligible player, aka a Season 1 player, to a Season 3 squad. You'll notice in the top left it says wild. We go up there, it says what's this? You click on it and it says introducing the wild card. Use any card from any set and remain eligible. The wild card slot allows you to add a player from any set to your season eligible squad, and once you pick a wild card you can change it anytime. For a position player I'm going 99 Chipper, and for a pitcher I'm going 99 Waino. Drop your wild cards in the comments. I'm realizing I didn't use as many set 1 cards as I thought I did. I have one position player superfractor from set 1. It's this 99 Chipper Jones, and then I have one superfractor pitcher from set 1, and it's this 99 Waino, who we were 99th in the world to superfractor. I'm gonna have timestamps throughout the video for each player if you want to check out any of them specifically, starting with this WBC Trea Turner, one of my favorite cards, one of my favorite swings this year. Only at 6100 parallel XP. I used Derek Jeter and some other guys a lot, so I didn't use him as much, but when we did use him, this Trea Turner was nasty. A 405 batting average, 1357 OPS, 23 of his 62 hits were homers. He's got a 948 slugging percentage. I'm a little bit surprised to see 0 triples on the card. Next up we have Chipper Jones, my only superfractored position player from set 1. Kind of surprised me there. A lot of parallel XP with the card. Probably my wild card for Season 3, but he was nasty for me. A 368 batting average, 40 home runs, 811 slugging. Just really an on-base and RBI machine. It seemed like this card was always coming through when I needed him to. A big issue for me with MLB 23 so far is I find myself grinding offline stuff a ton and then not actually playing with the cards that I get that much. One of those cards is 99 Babe Ruth, one of these set 1 collection rewards. I love Babe Ruth. I love his cards in MLB The Show. I love those max hitting attributes versus both sides, but I really didn't use him that much, even though he was really good when I did. And then we have 99 Trout, parallel 4. Couldn't quite superfractor him. We got close to 8,000 parallel XP, and I think I did pretty good. Yeah, 347 average. I used this card a lot at the beginning of the year, and then for whatever reason just kind of stopped using him. And then same thing a little bit with Juan Soto. I used him a lot at the beginning of the year. We were actually super close, 100 parallel XP away from parallel 4, and he did really good for us. 19 of his 37 hits were homers. Wait, I should have used this card more. Look at these attributes, and he was coming through with those numbers. Can I see versus righties? So 370 average versus righties, 368 versus lefties, but I will say 81 ABs versus righties, only 19 versus lefties. But I really think I wish I would have used this card, and I'm hoping we get a 99 All-Star Game Juan Soto for me to use as part of Season 3. And then we have Francisco Lindor, and we got him almost to parallel 4, only about 200 away. Wow, so I really was close to parallel 4 with a couple guys now. 18 homers for the card, 890 slugging. I don't know why I didn't use him more either. And looking through these cards is making me a little bit sad that Season 1's ending, but maybe we'll get a 99 Lindor, a 99 Juan Soto as part of the next Season 3. I picked Kyle Tucker up way later than anybody else in Season 1 just because he was so expensive for a while. I didn't use him a ton, but when I did, he was hitting the baseball pretty well. I was feeling why a lot of people enjoyed using the card. That's part of the reason I put him in this video, as I know a lot of people like to set 1 card, including myself, but I didn't use them as much as I probably wish I would have. And then maybe my favorite catcher from set 1, this WBC JT Realmuto. I know the card doesn't look like it, 105, 90 for the power, but he has some crazy pop at catcher. Got him close to parallel 4, a little bit more than halfway, but this card hit a lot of homers for me. The slugging at 645, the average a little bit lower than I wanted it to. Probably just didn't get enough ABs in, but he was hitting the ball a long way on swings that I really didn't expect it. And then my final starting position player today, Munetaka Murakami, used him a ton the first few weeks of the game and then kind of replaced him. I think maybe once I got Chipper Jones is when I took him out of my lineup, but we got about 2200 parallel XP with the card. When we used him, he was killing it, but I did not have his first home run until probably his 50th at bat. Those 7 homers came way late on the card. It was a struggle for me using him. He's got 125 power versus each side, but I just could not hit home runs with this card to start the year. Now on the bench, starting with this 99 Jim Edmonds, parallel 2 for the card. Got close to parallel 3, but not quite all the way. Good slugging, a lot of homers, some doubles for the card. He did well. I've been liking Jim Edmonds a ton the last few years in MLB The Show, but I had too many outfield cards. I just had other guys I wanted to use instead of him. My second bench slot, Jordan Walker. I'm a little bit scared to look at the stats because I struggled with him. Wait, that's not as bad as I thought I did. I want to say that I was maybe 1 for 10 to start with this card and then picked it up, but I just know I struggled to start and that kind of deterred me from using him. But now that season 1 was ending, I decided to put him back in my lineup. I kind of wish I would have kept using him more too. Lightning Matt Chapman, our first player of the month card. I figured it was only right with the July monthly awards coming, season 3 coming, season 1 set 1 ending, and I didn't use him that much. But when we did, his swing felt good. And looking at these numbers of 420 batting average, 960 slugging, 1391 OPS. Why did I stop using this card? Is it because of Chipper? I'm pretty sure it's because of Chipper Jones, Derek Jeter, WBC Trea Turner. There was just so many options, and I guess I didn't want to use the Lightning Matt Chapman. And then the final position player is this captain Carlos Santana. I didn't use him a ton, only 1500 parallel XP, but I used him more than pretty much all the other set 1 cards. I didn't have that many parallel 2s, which is a little bit surprising to me. I thought I would have had more, but Carlos Santana, I like his swing. Really, every card I've used for him has felt good, including this captain one. For the pitching, I kind of want to start on the bullpen and end on the rotation, but Trevor Hoffman, threw him in here. I didn't use him that much. I didn't really use his boost, but I know a lot of people did, so I threw him in here. He's somebody that we're saying goodbye to as part of season 1 ending. And I don't think I had even that many parallel 1s on my set 1 relievers. One of them was this closing pitcher Ohtani. Barely didn't get him to parallel 2. And when I used him, it really wasn't that good. I loved this Jose Alvarado card, I'm pretty sure. I want to say he should be close to parallel 4. Yeah, about 700 XP away. And then looking at him, for me, a 3.55 earned run average. That's really good. I enjoyed using him as one of my set 1 relievers. I think I liked this Andrew Chafin card a little bit more, though. He was only 44 away from parallel 4. Oh man, maybe I'm gonna have to play a final game with these cards. I think we probably are going to, but 5.33 ERA for Andrew Chafin. Oh, I thought I did a little bit better than that. Maybe I should have been using Jose Alvarado more than I did. I don't think I did as good with this Greg Soto as the other year that his card was in the game. I think that was MLB 21. I didn't use him as much either, but yeah, 7.11 earned run average. I was having a hard time finding relievers in the bullpen. I didn't have too many parallel 2 lefties either, or righties. Just honestly, I didn't have many set 1 relievers that I used in general, but Alex Young was one of them. 4.26 earned run average in the nearly 13 innings. I liked using Eric Gagne, got him 100 away from parallel 3, and he was one of my best righties out of the pen for probably all of season 2. I didn't really use him during season 1, and I wish I would have, because now I'm not going to be able to use him unless I want to do the wild card, but I don't think I'm going to use it on a reliever. Cano was one of my favorite righties to use. Didn't get him to parallel 5, but we got him to parallel 4, and he was holding it down as a righty out of the bullpen. For my rotation, set 1 collection, Pedro Martinez. Threw him in here because he was a collection guy. I used him for his debut, and it was really good. He threw a complete game, only allowed 3 runs on 2 homers. I probably should have tried using him a little bit more. I don't think I actually used Lance Lynn in season 1, only in season 2. Got him to parallel 2, and he started 3 games and did decent for me. But the final 3 cards, final 3 starting pitchers, I used a ton. First is this Brandon Webb. Didn't quite superfractor him, but I really liked using him, and he did really good for me. 69 innings pitched, 2.35 ERA. He was really untouchable for me. 9 home runs allowed, only 18 earned runs total. So he was good besides a few home runs here and there. And I'm actually really sad I'm not going to be able to use this card anymore. I'm kind of happy I'm not going to have to face this 99 Bob Gibson anymore. We didn't superfractor him either. He did really good for me. I'm sure a lot of people are feeling the same way. This card seemed to do good against a lot of people. A lot of people used him. I think he was a season 1 boss, and I liked using him, but I got kind of tired of facing him too. And maybe my favorite pitcher the entire year so far, 99 Bueno. I was the 99th person in the world to get into parallel 5. 2.93 ERA, 20 earned runs allowed for him, 11 home runs allowed. So he was just really good besides some home runs. And like I said at the beginning, he's a wild card for me when it comes to pitchers from season 1. And those are my favorite, as well as some of, in my opinion, the most important cards from season 1 from set 1. Drop a like if you made it to the end. Subscribe for daily uploads. Maybe watch one of these videos on screen. I'll see y'all in tomorrow's daily upload. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. Peace.